Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are connecting from. Welcome to another episode of A Letter from the Heart, coming to you every Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you are connecting here for the first time, please do us a favor by subscribing or by following, depending on what social platform you are joining from. My name is Michelle D. I am going to be your host today. And of course, I do not do this alone. My co host is going to be joining in a moment. And also, I have a lot of people in the comment section that are already very much engaged. Okay. So, we have an amazing, amazing story for you today. We bring you true story from real people and we dissect this story so that we can all better digest. Okay. We all learn over here. We're all students. So, fasten your seatbelt because it's going to take off in a moment. And once more, you're very welcome here. And if you're also connecting for the first time, please let us know in the comment section. Say hello so that we can properly welcome you. Thank you once more and welcome. All right, Miss Elise is here. Hi, Miss Elise.
Good morning, Coach Michelle. Happy Sunday. I love your hair. You look beautiful. That's nice.
Oh, thank you so much, my darling. Thank you. How have you been? How was your week?
Busy but good. Praise God.
Okay. So happy Sunday to you. I believe that our other friends going to be joining in a moment, but I see that we have some people, some of our friends in the comment section already. Mercy Kendra. Hello, Mercy Kendra. How are you doing? Comfort at the Gary. Hello, Comfort. And what else is here? Luke is in the comment section. Luke, we're gonna need you in the studio, and please, if you can help us with like managing the comments and stuff like that, that would be great. I haven't heard from CB yet, but I believe that she will also be here in a moment. So, guys, it's gonna be fun today. Let me just be sure that I like the layout. Right now, it's not presenting the way that I would like for it to present. That's so much better. All right, guys. Uh, so Miss Elise, what is new in your part of town?
Well, nothing much. Nothing much. Everything is all just grateful for life. Thankful for today. God is good.
Okay, that's good. That is
Yes,
good.
ma'am.
All right, and I see that CB is here as well. Hello, CB.
Hello, Ma. Good evening, Ma. Happy Sunday.
Happy
Hmm.
Sunday to you.
Ah. Is this Coach Michelle? Yay! You look so gorgeous. Oh my God. You should
Yes,
wear. I love this hair. I love the hair. You look so beautiful.
thank you so
Aww.
much. Oh my God, you're gonna make me blush.
Your husband is supposed to credit your account with like what 100K dollars?
I am so glad that you're mentioning
You're
my
looking so
husband.
beautiful. I love the
Thank
new
you,
look. I
thank you,
dig this new look. I love it. I love it so much. Happy
thank you.
Sunday. I
Happy
wasn't even
Sunday
looking
to
at my
you.
screen. I was just greeting and I was trying to type in the comment section. And then I was like, whoa. Hi, Miss Elise. Happy Sunday. I love beautiful women. You're beautiful.
Oh,
Happy Sunday, CB. Thank you. Coach Michelle is so pretty. I don't know.
Ah,
oh my gosh, thank you so
come
much, guys.
on.
Let me
And
share this
and then
with
and then black is one of my favorite color and you are rocking it so well. I love
thank
the
you.
blouse.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I'm sorry. This is a show, right? Not a phone call.
It is a show. I'm pretty sure some people are like, okay, what is happening? Thank you so much. So I was gonna share this. Last time my husband was like, how come you did not share the live? So he had to come back and listen it after the fact. So I'm gonna now that you mentioned my husband, I'm gonna share to him and maybe to a few people too. All right. So how was your week, CB?
Oh my gosh, my week, as usual, stressful. I don't know, but thank God, the Lord is my strength, and I'm
Amen.
here. So
Amen.
glory be to Jesus. How was
Amen.
yours? It was beautiful.
Mine
I
was
answered for you.
good. I mean, it was good. No, nothing crazy. It's just like as soon as I mean, I'm pretty sure Miss Elise can relate to this. As soon as Monday comes, it's a marathon. We run like crazy, and you barely have 5 minutes to sit and breathe. But we thank God for the gift of life, right? I mean, if you can do all those things, it means that we're still here, you're still breathing, and we're still kicking. So I'm grateful. I'm not gonna complain.
Amen. Amen.
All right. So let me see here. Look, come in the studio. Come in the studio, look. So guys, we're gonna dive into the story without any further ado. I'm gonna put that on the screen if I can find it. It was here a moment ago. I probably have to go. So we're gonna get into the story today. And this is one of the stories that I go over it and then I wonder, how could this be? I mean, like, there's so many crazy stuff that are happening in this world that you wouldn't believe it. But believe it or not, they're true, they're real, they're happening. So the story is from a he. I'm gonna read it for you, and you are also welcome to read along. My mouse is not working over here. Okay, it is now. So he says, I've been married for 6 months. My wife is virgin. We have never been intimate. I tried so many times, but she's so afraid. I am tired now. I've been patient with her and remained faithful in our marriage. I think she's not in love with me, and that's not the only problem. She brought her sister to stay with us without my permission. Her mother comes anytime and stays with us as long as she wants. My mother has never been in my place since we got married, and the child I had before her is not welcome. My house has become her family home. We don't discuss finances when it comes to spending on her family, but only when I have to help my family. I don't believe in divorce, but now I think about it a lot. Being in my early 40s, I'm getting old and I want children. I don't want to go outside marriage, but I feel like I'm losing this battle. Please advise what I must do. I am not happy at all. Yes, that's the story. Okay, guys, it's very quiet in the studio. Did we hear the story? Is it clear?
No, it's not. I find this story very interesting, and I don't know. I please, I hope nobody below 18 is watching right now
Yes, please.
because what?
18 and below, please disconnect. Yes.
Uh oh my God. Coach Michelle, can I
Yes,
start?
ma'am.
Or no, I think Miss Elise should go. Miss Elise is married. She's a married woman, so let her go. Miss Elise, go first before they will say, "Who is this single girl? What's she saying?" Keep quiet.
Miss Elise, what are your impressions of this on the story? Miss Elise, if you're talking, you are muted.
I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
the story is very, very interesting. I love it. It's very clear. It's nice. It's a nice story. Yeah, as CB said, if you're not 18, please leave
This
the house.
this is not for you.
No,
So, Miss Elise, I'm like, how could this be? Do you have you ever heard such a thing? Like 6 months into marriage, no intimacy, and the woman is afraid. So I'm gonna go straight into my first question. Should this be a deal breaker, Miss Elise?
well, if she's afraid of her husband, why not go to the hospital and do it in the hospital?
Huh?
It's
Really?
an option. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know
yeah,
that
she
that
can.
was a thing.
Yeah, she can get it done in the hospital. Since she don't want her husband to do it,
Huh?
so they can do it in the hospital. and everything will be okay after that.
Okay, well, that's an easy fix. I didn't think of that though. Oh wow. Okay, it's good. That's why I like to come here because it gives us to kind of like shift our um way of thinking and maybe like see things different. So that's a very good important aspect that you just mentioned now. She can go to the hospital and get it done there. But what about you, CB? Do you feel like this should be like a deal breaker in a marriage? And we also know that
Um,
these two are in the beginning of marriage, but we also know that sometime a couple get to a place where they just kind of don't do it anymore. You know, maybe some
hmm.
lies happen. Sometimes they just drift apart. Like yesterday, I was watching this movie on Prime, and they had so many problems that the daughter at some point mentioned to the father that, are you going to divorce mom, because I noticed you both are sleeping in two different rooms, you know. And a lot of people do this. They get to a place where they go like, you know what, we are not going to divorce. This was a political man. It's like, we're not going to divorce because it's not going to look good, but we're not going to do that anymore. So do you feel like this could be a deal breaker, CB?
First of all, I'm going to start by saying I'm not a man, so I don't know what he's going through, but I feel for him. It's been 6 months and there's no intimacy. So I I don't know how their romance life is, you know. Um the thing about virgins is because it could be the kind of maybe the kind of orientation the lady had. They told her, oh, it's very painful, your first time is going to be very painful, you know. that that could be in her, that thing could just be in her head, and
Hmm.
she'll be scared. She'll be like, oh god, I don't know how it feels. It's just like someone who has not given birth before. Person is scared
Yeah.
of labor pain. Yes, I know, because right now I am. And I've not had any child, but I'm legit scared of labor pain, because hearing the way some women actually describe it, I'm like, oh god, you guys should shut up. Shut up. No offense, just shut up. I don't want to hear it. So in the case of this lady, I think maybe his approach is probably rough, you know. Maybe he's not gentle. And then she's like, there's a way he will come at her and she'll be like, whoa, 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 okay, 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 I'll calm down, I'll calm down. You know what? Oh yeah, wait, wait, wait. And she'll now brace herself. She'll be like, I'm ready, I'm ready. No, 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 wait, wait. Ah, no, no. Heck, you know what I'm saying? So it's already in her head. That fear is already in her head. I think they should see there's, I don't know what they call people who help couples that are
That
having
they are sex
boring sex
therapists.
life.
Yeah,
Yes, yes, thank you.
yeah,
That's what I was looking for. They should
mhm,
see a sex therapist that will help, and then
yeah.
he needs to do other things to put her in the mood. He might not necessarily. And even the
Look,
problem with
can you
some
please
men.
hold on, CB? Look, can you please help with the comments? I don't want like it's please. Okay, go
Okay, the
ahead.
problem. Yeah, the problem with some men is the way they actually approach you. Are you sweet, or you are just mancho mancho? You just approach her and she's like, oh God, not again. And she'll
Yeah,
keep finding excuses. Sometimes she'll say she has headache, but she doesn't have headache. She's legit scared. She doesn't want to. That fear. They told her, oh, Lord will come outside. You know, when that oh God, I don't even know how to.
yeah.
You know,
So
when the
I mean,
hymen is broken, Lord will come out. You know, all those things at the back in the day, mothers used to tell their daughters does not really help. Sometimes it's psychologically, it's affects virgins. It has a way of messing with their psyche, and when it's time for them to do the right thing, they will not do the right thing, and then your mother will be waiting for grandchildren, but they did not tell you how you are supposed to do the do. Eh? They did not tell you. They did not give you that. Sorry, they didn't give you
but
that
but that's not an
orientation.
easy. that's not an easy conversation to have with your child, CB, you know. And
No, if she's 18 and above, why not? Why not?
okay,
I so, and again, like I was saying, it may be the way he's approaching her. You can just, I don't know if I can actually say this.
okay,
You can you can make love to her, like romance her, get her in the mood, to stuff. I don't want to go so deep. Don't
yeah.
just don't just approach her with this how do I put it? Don't just approach her and say, "Oh, let's have sex." It sounds tiring. It sounds like a chore, and it sounds boring. So
And
just initiate
I'm
it
so
without
glad
actually.
you mentioned this, CB, because a lot of men actually don't know this. Like even married men, they don't know that. And but a lot of like counselor or like relationship expert will tell you that a woman start that intimacy moment way before she gets in that bedroom, way before it. That means that if you want to have a great experience in the other room, like you're gonna start out like maybe 2 days before. Like I mean, as a man, if you want to have that great experience with your woman in the other room, you're gonna start that way before you even get to that room. Meaning the way you treat her, the way you talk to her, the
The way
way
you
that
talk
you
to
make
her,
her
yeah, get
feel.
her ready.
You start like men are they are wired different, you know. They're like they don't care. They could be fighting you right now, and the next minute they're like, I'm ready, you know. They're different, but we women, we're not like that. So the way you treated me during the day, guess what, is gonna reflect on that other part of our life. So I'm so glad that you're mentioning this, that maybe
Absolutely.
you're just a rough
Yes.
man, that the vibe you're giving her at one that make her feel this way. So yeah.
Yeah, and Coach Michelle, he has to say nice things to her, and he has to ask for sex without actually using the XES word.
Yeah.
Initiate it. Don't make it so obvious because she's a virgin. So, but when she's calm and relaxed, when you treat her nicely, if you can maybe I use the word worship her body enough, that might just calm her down. And then gradually she will give in. Some
Hmm.
men don't know that the woman is supposed to be ready, and women take longer to get ready. A man
Yes.
is ready in 2 seconds. Women are not ready. Some women will take
All these things you're
25 minutes
saying,
to get
CB, is
ready.
waste of time. Just give her some sweets that will put her in the mood, and that's it. Don't waste your time after 6 months. We don't have time for that.
Listen,
Although, no, he made
Don't
the
have time for
mistake.
that,
He shouldn't have
please.
allowed you to get.
No, there's no mistake.
Um,
No,
there's
CB,
another
you
thing.
people. Ah,
There's
okay,
another
oh.
thing. There's another thing I heard. Us girls we talk. I've heard some ladies say, you know what? If you want me to give you my best performance, make sure I'm tipsy.
mm,
So maybe I don't know. I'm not
That's for
saying
drunkards.
it will
That's
work.
for drunkards. Those who don't drink, what would they do? Those
I'm not
are
saying it will
girls
work
of
for
the
everybody, but
streets.
maybe for that first time, she should take maybe a little bit
My
and
dear,
just.
can I say my mind? Because this thing CB is saying is
Yes,
arithmetic.
please.
say your mind, oh my sister. I
This
said it
all
works
these
for
things,
some ladies, but it
this
doesn't work
woman
for her.
is doing what is
Basically, she needs to see a sexual therapist. What they call them?
Yeah.
Yeah, a therapist
Yeah.
to help them because it's very important. And then I don't like the idea that she invited that you're a virgin and you're inviting your sister over. Don't you know that your husband is horny? That's when I say they find trouble. Do you want your husband to get your sister pregnant? I don't know. That's the most dumbest thing ever. Why bringing your sister into your home when you know that your husband he has been horny?
He is
Even
hungry.
yes. So at that, no offense, I don't like cheating, no. But if you sleep with your sister, I'm not going to feel sorry for you, auntie. I'm sorry. I'm not going to feel sorry for you because you already have that issue of intimacy, and then you're bringing your sister. You're careless, girl. You're bringing your sister in. Come on, don't do that. And then why is your mother hanging around? Your marriage is barely 6 months, and your why is your mother around? For Christ's sake, what is wrong with Africans? Can't you allow young kids? Honestly, 2 years, nobody should visit you. You people should just get to know each other, bond. All these family members, suddenly one person has accommodation issues, suddenly one person just moved in and they don't have a place to stay. Oh, it's annoying, man. It's annoying. So basically what I'm saying is, yeah, he should change his approach. My solution is he should change his approach. Then too, they should see a sexual therapist to help. That's just me. Thank you, ma.
Okay, thank
I
you so
yield.
much. Thank you so much, CB. So I left the story a little bit longer so that the newcomers could kind of get acquainted to it. There was Chinko in the comment who asked that what did she miss? So Chinko, I hope that you know what we're talking about today already. And again, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Or if you're following on another platform, please follow. Miss Elise was gonna speak her mind. Miss Elise, let's hear from you, please.
These people, did they go through marriage counseling? Obviously not. From their financial issues to the visiting of unwanted relatives, to the woman not listening to the woman, and to the woman not willing to perform her wifey duties. They did not go through counseling. And this man, I don't even know if he's a man. There is a way you give her sweets, all these, all these sweets we know. She will take the sweets. Before you know it, she'll be the one tapping your lap. Are you kidding me?
Edibles.
Is this man a learner? Is he a virgin himself? What is going on between these two people?
He has a
At
child,
least,
so
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah. Okay,
Coach Michelle,
Kochicha, I
a
have a
man having
child.
a child doesn't mean that he knows how to have a meeting with a woman. There are some men that will just go on a woman and pee on her and say they are men enough. Sleeping on a woman does not make you a great performer. I'm sorry. So these men, they have to go for massage. They have to go and learn how to massage a woman's body, how to know the woman's body, the sensitive part of the woman. Many men don't know it. They just want to enter and come out. That's not how life works. You have to study a woman's body. If you cannot study, I always say adult movies is not a sin. Go and watch the adult movies. Learn some things. You learn what people are doing and come and copy. This man and this woman, I don't think what kind of fear. If you were fear of doing, why are you married? Marriage is for doing 80%. If you are not doing, stay in your father's house or become a nun, reverend sister. No problem. Normally in a week, 7 days. To have a
Um,
successful marriage, you have to have a meeting at least 4 days a week with your husband to say you have successfully performed in the marriage because four over seven. It's pass mark. If you do three, you have failed. Two, you have failed. One, oh my dear, they have to sack you from that marriage. Except you have a critical condition to say you're sick or anything. But if you're a normal human being, you sleep with your husband, he touches you, no chemistry. People should go for counseling. You people are not normal. What kind of marriage is that? So your husband will see you like his sister. You see him like your brother for 6 months. I think this woman, I think she has gone through a lot. It's not just about being virgin. She needs real
And Coach
therapy.
Michelle,
Or she needs
another
or she
thing, I
needs
think it's common with people who are religious extremists.
can I finish, Sister CB? I think this woman has more problems. Maybe when she was younger, somebody tried to rape her. Maybe she has gone through some issues and those things are blocking her. That's why it's good to go and do findings about people's life before you make family with them. It's not just about being a virgin. This girl she has more problems. If you go deeper, you know that this has something to do with her past life, her experiences that are putting her in this stage. And they should seek for help. And if after they help the woman does not change, he has to let her go. They have not even consumed the marriage, so they're not married yet. There's no consummation. He has not done anything maritable, so they can still divorce. And her parents, her sister coming in, Phoebe said if he sleep with the sister, she will not blame the sister. A man has self-control. Even a man is staying with 7 girls in the house, he will not sleep with those girls because he's horny. There's something they call self-discipline. He will not do that. If really the sister was stranded and she needed help, she will help her sister. It's not because you just got married that you will not abandon your sister on the street because she needs help or because you have a dog as a man or a husband. No, Your husband should have discipline not to touch any other woman because he has a commitment with you. And there is no reason for him to touch any woman just because you say you're not doing with him. No. He has a choice. He divorces you and go look for another woman outside, not your family members. That makes him irresponsible. So for that, no. And parents coming in and out, obviously again, they do not have a good marriage counseling section. Because during counseling section, you will put all those things on the table. How are you family wise? How do you feel about visitors in the beginning of our marriage? If there's an emergency, how do we handle it? If there's no emergency, how do we handle it? Do you love family? Can you stay with family? If you are family, the person is not family, don't get married because you will not change the other person. He is used to family. It will not work. Go with what work with you. That's why when you finish marriage counseling, they'll call you separately and say people are not compatible. Oh. If you want to go ahead, go ahead. But you will see trouble, will see discord, will see everything. Now it's up to you to carry the wahala you choose to carry. Financially, you have to talk. How are we going to do financially? Do we take decisions together or everybody manage their own money? They did not go through counseling. They were in a hurry. This man, I see, he was in a hurry to have a woman that will give him children. Because when he was younger, he was playing like fine boy.
Miss Elise, we don't know that, but thank you, thank
Okay,
you.
that's what happened to him. Now he want
Somebody,
a child after 6 months. Hurry, hurry. What did the woman want to do 2 years of just relaxing and just enjoying her husband? Because now when he was young, they say married, he say he has time. They're having baby mama up and down. Now that he's old, he wants to you hasten somebody's life into bearing his children. What if she says she don't want children? What will he do? What if they do not talk about children?
I don't think it's a
Okay.
bad thing to wanting to have children in a marriage, and I would give to you that they probably failed to have proper counseling and a thorough discussion on how they were going to plan their life. Because some people sometimes just assume that common sense is common and that they're going to do things as maybe most people do. But you're also saying that there's no rules around like setting like a certain period of time. Like CB said earlier that when you just get married, maybe you should give yourself like 2 years of only you and your spouse to get to know each other without family interference. So, but you're saying that it doesn't matter. Your sister could be trended and they're moving. The man has
Yeah,
to wait. Yeah.
Coach Michelle, what I was trying to say is that you can say, okay, for the first 2 years or 3 years, we are not receiving visitors, right? And
Yeah.
then you have to talk about
Yes.
emergencies,
Yeah.
unforeseen circumstances, when there's an emergency, you need an emergency response, right? If
Yes.
maybe the guy is the only son, and then 2 months after your marriage, the mother falls sick, right? You will
Mm-hmm.
not tell that guy that take your mother to her to your family member when you
Yeah.
are the son. You will
Yes.
not do that. You will receive your mother-in-law with joy and treat her as if she was your mother. That's an
Yeah.
emergency response. If the girl is the only daughter and then her sister has a problem, she don't have where to stay and everything, and she knows that where the sister is schooling is far away from her parents, and she's the only one that can help her sister, she will be taking care of the sister. That's why I say the rules are there, but we should be humans to
Yeah.
understand that there are emergencies that can happen. That emergency can make us review our rules in order to accommodate the person that needs help in any family, because after all, it's not the lies you put tell yourself, my family is not your family is my family. If his mother come and visit every time, will he complain? People should stop it.
Yeah. So,
People should
and
stop
I
it.
mean, I agree, and I agree that sometimes it could be like an emergency, and both should be able to have that conversation, right? The other person shouldn't feel like they're being imposed things. But I'm gonna hear from Luke. Luke, let's go back to the intimacy aspect of this marriage, and let us hear your thoughts around that. We haven't even welcomed Luke on this platform. He's been here. He's been
Hey,
quiet.
look,
Luke,
welcome, welcome, Luke.
I'm so sorry about that.
Happy Sunday, Luke. We're happy you're here, Luke.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Good evening, Luke.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I want to start with the first statement in the story. I don't really think the lady is a virgin. So
Oh,
that's my that's my take.
okay.
I want us to start from everything we have been saying ever since we have been facing one direction. She's a virgin, she's a virgin. Let's flip the coin. Let's see if she's not a virgin. So that's what I'm trying to say. I don't really think she's a virgin.
So maybe she's trying not to be
She has
exposed.
a
Maybe
traumatic
she lied.
experience. Have a traumatic experience. What did she was she raped?
Look, I disagree. Oh. Don't say it. Oh.
Thank you, Luke. That's my idea too. Thank you.
Look,
Add up.
now that you're
I
mentioning that, maybe,
To me, the story doesn't add up. So
oh
to
my
start from
God.
there,
Yes. Wow.
Look,
Look, it,
we have to pray for your network. Look, you have good ideas. This is your network. We rebuke this problem in Jesus' name.
amen.
Come
Michelle,
back to us.
Look,
there
we
there
can hear.
are
You know what, CB? Hold
Coach
on. Now that
Michelle.
Luke is mentioned, hello. Okay, we're talking now. I don't know. Luke is still. Luke wasn't finished, but his network is not allowing. Look, are
It's
you
CB,
still
CB, CB, CB.
okay?
can you hear me? Hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Look, we can hear you now, and I know you were not
Okay.
done.
Okay. So I said earlier. I said I don't really think she's a virgin because you married for 6 months and your wife is a virgin and she has not been intimate with you, don't like you, as in she don't like sex. She brings her own sister to the house to stay with you, and you are worried. No, the story does not add up to me. Never, never, never. She's hiding something. That's my take. She's hiding something.
Okay, look, now that you're mentioning that, it reminded me of a story.
I'm
When
true,
I
man. I'm
was,
true.
yeah, oh yeah, I said that now that you're mentioning that, it reminded me a story that I kind of came across something like that when I was still back home. I was with these friends. We were going to Bible school, and this sister actually, I mean, she liked this other brother, and she knew that in order to get his attention, she felt the need to lie in order to get his attention. So she started saying that she was a virgin and stuff like that. And the guy got very interested in her. He actually asked her in marriage, but later on, I don't know what happened. He found out that she was not, and because of that, they never really got to get married, right? So I'm thinking that what if it was something like that? Maybe this lady identified that this man was into those kind of women, and maybe she wasn't anymore, and then she decided to lure him into marrying her, even though she was not. And now
No,
she don't,
Coach Michelle,
and
there are many ways.
now maybe
Coach
she doesn't
Michelle,
want to be exposed. Maybe she's like, how am I gonna
no, Coach Michelle, these days there are many things a woman can do to become a virgin again. That's not a problem. I
what?
think she has, yes, there are many things women can do to become very tight as virgins. Please, that's not a problem.
Wow.
Yes.
So you don't feel like maybe she lied and
No, no, she cannot lie. I mean, Coach Michelle, there are many ways. Even in the hospital, you can go and restrain it and you become a virgin. Even there are some herbs you take, you just wash yourself, you become a virgin. Virginity is free. It's not a problem these days. So I think the mental part should be our concern because virginity is not a problem. Any woman can become a virgin again. So leave that one, Coach Michelle.
Okay. All right. You know, when something come like that, we start thinking because Luke mentioned that, and I was like, huh, I've heard a story like that. A woman lied, and because of that, thing didn't work out. Um, so we agree that she probably need counseling. Both of them need counseling. They can see a therapist and they can maybe go to the hospital. They need to seek for help because you can obviously agree that it's beyond their capabilities or their expertise. So both of them need to come together and really find a solution to that problem. And I hope they do. Now let's talk about families members. You said that CB wasn't okay with the fact that her family can come and go as they please, but his family cannot. So, what are your thoughts around the fact that his child, he said I believe he said he has a daughter, the fact that his child is not welcome to the house, but the family of the woman is welcome, and also over the fact that they can spend money on her family, but when it comes time for him to spend on his family, there's an argument. How do we set that boundaries to be sure that it's balanced? I'm going to go back to you, CB. I know you were going to say something anyway.
Hello, ma.
Yes.
You're talking about boundaries with family members.
With family members and be fair because this man said that his daughter is not welcome, but yet her family comes and
Ah,
go as they please. And also it's okay for her to spend on her family. Like every time it's like he can spend on her family, no question, no problem. But the moment that he tried to help his family, there's a big argument.
I have a problem with people who don't talk about important things like this while they're dating because if they had spoken about all of this, like if they had touched the subject, this should not be an issue. No, we want to strike a balance. It's like medicine after death. You want to strike a balance now that you're married. You want to start. Oh my God. Okay. Basically, they both need to sit down, husband and wife, and talk about it.
Hmm.
Yes, and he has to let her understand that if her family members are coming over, then his can also come over. And I don't know what he told her in the beginning while they were courting or dating that is making the daughter not to be welcome in his own home. Like, I don't understand. What were they discussing? And why doesn't she want the girl to visit her father? It's not fair. It's not fair. You marry a single dad, it's part of the package. Whether you like it or not, the children are part of your life. So she I don't know, that's where compromise comes in. She needs to compromise. She needs to let that girl come and spend time with her father, even if the girl will not be living in the house. Let her come around. Hello, you don't get married to a single dad and say the daughter should not come around. In fact,
And
the
you know,
daughter, in my opinion, the daughter has more rights than any other family member. She has more rights because that's her father's house. That's my opinion, though. Someone else might counter it and say, "Oh no, it doesn't make." But that's my opinion.
I
If
agree
you if
with
you're
you,
married,
CB. But what I've seen
okay,
so many times, even just watching at some family members, is that the women who act like this, sometimes they're not gonna like openly tell you that they don't want your child to come, but you just see by the way she behaves when that child is there, right? Like you will see by her demeanor, the moment that child gets come to the house, maybe on weekend to visit, you see that she changes, you see that she's not happy, you see that she makes the child uncomfortable and she makes everyone else uncomfortable. Those are things that you often see like stepmoms do. So I'm thinking that maybe it's something like that. Like with that word, you understand that hey, this child is not welcome here. Like it changes her mood the moment that the child comes. So how do you deal with that? how do you do, and this goes both ways. There are also some men, you meet a single mother, but everything goes well until the son comes to, or the child comes to visit, and you see it's a different man, he's not happy, he's not quarreling over every small things. How do you manage that? I don't know, Miss Elise, do you have any tip on that?
Yeah, Coach Michelle, men love trouble, most of them. When you are dating a woman and then you had a child with another woman, you have to make a meeting. Let's say your fiance is Annie and the mother of your child is Sophie. You have to make an emergency meeting with Sophie and Annie. You sit Annie and Sophie down. The nonsense story you told Annie, you repeat it in front of Sophie. Sophie, this is what I told Annie, my new fiancé, that I'm about to get married. This is what happened between us. This. If I'm lying, say your part. Sophie will say her part. Now we have a child with you, Sophie. This will be the mother of, this is the new woman I'm getting married to. She will be the new mother to our child. So your child will have two mothers. So from now on, anything you want from my child, ask the new mother. Don't come questioning me because when your child will be coming to her house and you have to communicate very well. She's not your enemy because when I was with you, she was not in the picture. So she's my new wife. Me and you is finished. We don't have anything together. This is my new madam of the house. So when your child come, you call her to get information about it because it's the woman that keeps the house. Both of them will greet and they exchange phone numbers and that's it. So now Annie will know that her husband does not have anything to do with Sophie, and Sophie must understand that there's a new madam in town called Annie. In so doing, Coach Michelle, Annie will welcome the other child with no problem. You understand? But when the man refuses to make the emergency meeting, refuses to put contact between his child and the new woman, but expect the child to just come and say, "That's the Holy Ghost in the new woman's house," it's not going to work. Boundaries. If she wants to make, if he wants to make a meeting and Sophie refuses, he will say, "Okay, let's be meeting in a public area." And when they meet in public area, Annie will take the chair and go and give to Sophie. When they do it one or two, three times, Sophie's brain will reset. She will know that there's a new guy in town. She will communicate. But if Sophie refuses and the man say, "Hey, she refused, I think let me manage her on my own," Annie will say, "Hey, you want to have two wives, one public, one secret. They crazy. Ma, should that picking for this house? This my let me bend." War starts. Because no woman wants to know that the ex-girlfriend is having a private intimacy with her own husband. And she can use that child. If that child is grown up, the child can be used to come and destroy the home. We have seen so many instances where the mother outside send the child inside to come and poison the woman in the house. Many times it
Mm.
happens. We have seen where the woman outside send the child to come and take the underwear of the woman inside and make her sick or finish her. We have seen it. So women are very cautious because we know that women we bad. Women are bad,
That's a valid point.
especially if a woman has been with a man that played her, show her shege, can't give her belly, can't drop her, and then you marry a girl, then she's seeing how you are pampering this your new wife. She'll be like, "Hey, so now me, as long as I'm alive, I will suffer in that marriage." She'll start showing a man shege. She'll start disturbing that home. So women want boundaries. If we cannot communicate as civilized people, keep your child and stay away from my house. It's as simple. So I think the woman at home, we will not blame her. See, the distance between 2 points is a straight line. If you are a man and you want peace, create an environment of peace. Women are not animals. We don't just act out of the blue. You push us and we react. So I believe that there is a problem, communication problem that happened between them. That's why the child is not coming in. But if there was good communication and then organization, everything will be fine. It's about communication. Is this man ready to communicate? Is he ready to have a tough conversation? If the answer is no, my the only thing is let him take a beg. The woman is right. Let the child not come. If they cannot recognize her as the mother of the house and do what she wants, let them forget about it.
Well, Mr.
Yeah.
Yes,
Liz, you
ma.
don't know that. I think the problem is when they were courting or dating. Why am I using this word courting? Sef, abeg? When they were dating, they probably did not discuss it, and he must have seen the signs there. Oh, my daughter doesn't like
CB, if
my
they
wife.
discuss it, CB, listen. If let me
Yes,
say,
ma'am.
if I meet a man that has a child and he does not want me to meet the mother of his child, so that I will face both of them and so yeah, you put tell me what's happening between both of you. You see this is seeing in public because me, I don't want to enter one chance. If you're not ready for a talk conversation, my brother, if I marry you, you and that your woman, I will show na shege. It's as simple as ABC. I will not allow that woman to come and destroy my home. And I will not allow your bastard child to come and destroy my new home. I will deal with all of you joint. Anything on a team on a take. You think that you can create trouble
Me,
and not face it? You
me.
will face it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's you
Uh,
have a point in that. I believe that the man has a lot to do with, oftentimes, with the fact that maybe the new mom is not accepting that child. She probably don't feel safe, because I know as we women we want to feel safe. She probably don't feel safe, and the man has not maybe given her a sense of security. She's not like, yeah, security and confidence that that she's safe in that trail, in this relation, in this new blended family. Because if she feels that, especially the vibe, maybe she even met the other mom, and maybe the vibe that she gave her was that she's so maybe interested in the husband, and the husband has not taken the necessary steps to prove to this other woman, to the new wife, to the new mom of the house, that hey, this is your territory, this is I am with you now, and there's nothing between the other mom and I. And we mentioned this before, that even that communication, the new mom should be involved. Like, she wouldn't be comfortable you maybe telling her that the other mom called to say that she's sending her child over. You both were talking, I wasn't involved, and now I'm just gonna have the child coming to the house. Maybe what you should do is allow your wife to be part of that conversation, of the discussion. Maybe what you should do now is to tell the other mom to call your wife every time that maybe she needs something. Just put her in confidence, make everything transparent. I don't know, but I
Yeah,
also
that's
know
very important. Very
but
important for
I
success.
also know that sometimes a man will even do all of this, and some women are just not very nice people. I've seen that as well. You know, what do you think of the stepmom that comes in, married a dad, and the other mom has died, but she still does not like the kids? What do you make of that? Well, human nature for you. But anyway, look, do
Coach
you have
Michelle, Coach Michelle, it would depend. You know, so there are some children that are just possessed, to be honest.
no, I don't
A
think it's
child,
no.
no, Coach Michelle, well, let me tell you something. You know, children, they're angels.
Yes,
A normal child is nice, naturally. A
yes.
normal child cannot lie, naturally. You know that, right? A normal child does not do evil things. A normal child is not corrupt. That's why they always say the truth. No matter how you turn it to them, they'll say the truth. They say, no, 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 I don't want it. It's not good. They are very pure at heart. You know, that's why even Jesus said we should be like these children because you even beat them, they easily forget. They come back and play with you. Children are pure. When you meet a possessed child, you will know. Just imagine a child that maybe don't have their mother anymore, and this child does not want any other woman around her father, no matter how nice and no matter how great you are. This
But
woman, especially
still,
if the child is a little bit grown up, oh, Coach Michelle, listen, you know,
yeah,
men, when they have children and they lost a wife, they are very attached to their children.
they're very
And sometimes
protective
they'll,
for
yes,
them.
very protective. So, and even sometimes they will prefer to even abandon every woman on earth and defend their children, right? And
Yes,
some men don't have the maturity to understand that these children can be manipulative.
yes.
They can manipulate your life upside down if you're not very careful. So
Mm.
some men are subject or just allow themselves to be manipulated by these children. So when the woman now that is in the house realizes that these children have manipulated and have succeeded in putting their father around their arm, what will she do? She'll start defend. There's a defense mechanism that comes in automatically because there's nothing she cannot change this man's mind, right? Because he's already attached and he doesn't even understand that he's being manipulated. And everything they do, he will support, he will do. She's always at protect, always support. How do you want her to love that kind of situation? So you have to look at the environment. What causes this
Patience.
woman to behave the way she behaves? Because every woman is a mother, you know. Every woman loves naturally. That's why God does not ask us to love, because you know that we love naturally. But if you see a woman that loves a man and start hating a child, that child is no longer a child. That child is possessed. I promise you.
No,
That child is possessed.
I so disagree with that because the moment that you know what you're getting into, you meet a man, he has kids, the other mom is not in the picture anymore, she passed away. Oftentimes, when you come to that house, those kids will give you those vibes that, hey, we don't need any other woman here. They will give that to you, they will not hide it. And you see that, and you still go on and marry that man. You are accepting those kids. You have seen it, and
No,
you
no,
know
no, ma. She's in for war.
you
She's
are.
in for war.
No,
No, she's in for war.
so disagree with that word because you're gonna have to be patient. That means you're gonna endure because you've seen it. Those kids usually will not hide it that we
But
don't like.
Michelle, on a normal day, this woman should not even marry the man. On a normal day, she should not marry him.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
if she see, because Michelle, you know that women are very, they want what they want, they don't care. They're ready for the battle.
Which is
So
wrong.
she's like, which is wrong, but women do that, right? So
Yeah,
if she realizes that I've given her like a war signal, and if she's smart, she will not enter. But if this woman now she like anything, she be obanje, she just like any basketballs anyhow, she will enter. It will be war. That's where you find war.
yeah, and
And me,
that's what I'm saying.
if me and a man I have children, and then the woman don't want my children don't want the woman, I will stop the marriage first. I will try to stabilize everything first to make sure I fix the problem before anything. If not, my dear, anything you see in that house, you take. Oh, I promise you. Huh? It's not gonna be easy. Oh.
Yeah, but I will say to any woman that when you get yourself in that kind of situation, please be patient with those kids. I do not agree that any kid is wicked. No, a lot of women are very wicked. Be patient with those kids. Just tell yourself that if it was my child, you did you see what I posted on my Facebook page, my Facebook, Miss Elise? This woman posted in 2013 that please, you guys pray for me because this child of mine is giving me health, is giving me 10 taps. Sometimes it's your own child. And so just say to yourself, and that child ended up like last week or 2 weeks ago, taking the life of his mom and his dad, right? I don't know if you guys saw that post. I'm just saying that sometimes don't always be quick to treat other kids of being wicked because they could be
My
your
is it a
kids.
is it a is it a 14-year-old boy that killed his parents in Virginia?
Yeah, and 10 years ago she posted on her Facebook that that kid is giving me hell. You guys need to pray for me. You see
No,
that?
no, no, I'm not praying for you. You have to send them in one. There are boarding schools here. You can send them where they go and
Well,
torture them.
she didn't see that coming. So all I'm saying is that sometimes you have to even be as a stepmom, you have to tell yourself that if this was my children, what would I do? Would I treat them different? Would I like treat them as if like they're just wicked kids who don't want the new the dad's new wife? No, you're just gonna be patient. You find yourself in a situation where they are stepchildren, they don't want you. You're gonna have to be patient and just consider that these are my kids, they're misbehaving, and I believe that with time things will work out. I'm not saying that you're not going to set boundaries. I'm not saying that you're not going to try to have conversation, address the situation, but you need to come from a place of love and just kind of take those kids as your mom, as if you were their mom, and eventually they will come around. That's all I'm saying because some women are they're special, they just have that thing that they against another woman's child, and that is so wrong. So look, you're still here and we have not heard from you. How do you set these boundaries? How do you balance between your own family and the wife family, or your own child and family members, from previous, like your own child from previous marriage? How do you balance all of this and make sure that no one is left out or everyone is treated fairly? Look, if you're here, please let's hear from you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I I want to still maintain she's a virgin. Secondly, I want to put myself in the shoes of this man. First of all, if first of all, I I want to say that uh, in my dating stage, and I get to know this person, she's a virgin, and I have a daughter outside. She would know about it, and we get married, and she refused my daughter to come into my house, but she's bringing her mother and her sister. To me, that's a red flag. First of all, that's a no for me. And secondly, if she continues with that refusal to be with me, I think after after communication after communication with her, she still refused. I think that's when I noticed that she's lying, she's hiding something, and maybe if our family members or her mother is still on her side, is still agreeing with her on what she is still on her agreeing on her stand that she should not be intimate with me. I think that's when I'll call it off with her. I don't think there's any man that can stand that. For 6 months, you're married. Yeah, you say your wife is a virgin. She don't want to sleep with you. She's hiding something. Maybe she has a disease, or maybe she don't have a womb at all. Maybe she don't have a womb. Why would she? Why would she refuse that thing? And she's a virgin. Please, I will maybe when I'm going for a walk one day, I'll just leave the house for her and go and stay outside, find that woman and stay outside because I can't stay without that for 6 months. That's a red flag for me. No, no, I don't like that from that kind of woman. That's the devil.
All right, look, thank you. So this man said something that he thinks that this woman does not love him. Is that something that we all agree on? I'm going to go back to you, CB. Do you think maybe this woman just doesn't love this man?
No, I don't think that's the case. Like I said, when Luke was speaking earlier on, I said there are virgins that are legit scared. It has to do with this it's a psychological thing. Sometimes the things they hear before they get married, you don't underestimate the power of words. There's a way someone will package pregnancy, labor pain. You be like, you I'm sorry, I've heard ladies say, the ways of people, I saw what my sister went through. I don't think I want children. Just because of how they explained it and how they packaged it, they make it look like, oh, your life will literally end if you try to have a child. So that's why I said I am not skeptical about her being a virgin. She could be a virgin, but it could be what she has heard, things she has heard. That's what I'm saying. That's why I do not agree with that narrative that she isn't a virgin. That virgins are like this
Okay,
thing,
but
this topic
CB,
right now. I've heard like more than 10 stories where this is literally true. Like the woman is legit scared. She's like, I don't know, I can't do it. Or they say it's going to enter me and it's my first time. You understand? So all those things are legit. It doesn't mean that she's not a virgin or that she doesn't love him. So I kind of feel like she needs help. She needs a separate therapy, and they both need um therapy together
couple
also
therapy.
to fix,
Yeah.
yeah, couple therapy, yes, to fix this. So because all that talk of maybe she's not a virgin, like na lie, I do not agree with that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
Because
things that are like a lot of things that are pointing against this woman. First, she doesn't want intimacy. Second, she brings her family as she pleases. Third, she does not want her husband's family in her
yeah,
house. And
bringing
fourth, she
bringing
only
bringing
wants
her
to
family.
she only wants to
Okay,
spend she only want their money to be spent on her family, not on his family. Those are like five different
she's
points.
not feeling
With
fine.
all of
She's
this
not okay. She
together,
has malaria.
well, all of this together makes this man come to the conclusion that this woman does not love me. And my question was like, do you think that that's the case? That maybe she just doesn't love this man?
Okay, if we are coming from the angle where she's just bringing her family members and she doesn't want his family members to come in, then yes, she doesn't love him, because why would I stop my husband family from coming to the house? That's ridiculous. That's
Oh,
crazy. Just because we got married does not mean that my husband family, they are not welcome. No, come on, no, no, no. They have to come around. They have to come and see their brother. They have to come and check up on him. Just the way I would want my family members to come and visit me too. So she's like, that's all shades of wrong. Saying only her family members will come, or allowing just her mom and her sisters to come and live with her. Who told you that the guy does not miss his own family members? What is wrong with her? If we're coming from that angle, yes, and I can say she doesn't love him. In fact, I make up my mind, she doesn't love him, because that thing alone, the fact that she doesn't want his own daughter and his own family members to come around, that means she doesn't love him. If you love your husband, you want your in-laws to come around. And that shows that, in fact, who raised her? She was not properly raised. Mm, she wasn't properly, but that, in this case, I cannot say for sure if she is a virgin, but that narrative that when a woman is avoiding sex for so long and she's a new bride, she's not a virgin. No, that's not true, please. That's not
okay.
true.
All right.
If it, Coach Michelle, do you know
Yeah.
why? I'm sorry. Do you know why teenagers? That this is why parents, you have to be your child's friend before they make friends outside. Do you know why it's easy for teenagers to get pregnant? They they don't, they hear how pleasurable sex can be from people they are not supposed to be hearing it from, and they will be like, they'll and the way they'll package it, the person might just say, just a little bit of pain, but the rest is pleasure. You will see a 16-year-old girl becoming active, while a lady in her in her mid 20s is like, oh no, I'm scared, because they told her, my dear, you see, heaven is very painful. You will scream, you will bleed, and all of that. So that's what I'm saying. It depends on who they are hearing it from. The day I heard that a 13-year-old girl was having XCS, I was like, what is going on? This one happened when I was still, I think I was still in my, I was still a teenager. She started having XCS when she was 13. When she was 15, she got pregnant. And then she tried to get rid of the pregnancy, and then she lost her life.
Oh no.
Her mother did not know. It was when she came back home that everything just, everything came out in the open. It was now exposed that this is what she went to do, because she was bleeding. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the way some parents actually talk to their girls can affect them in the future. Don't tell her this thing is very pleasurable. Yes, tell her, but tell her the consequences of having it while she's young and not married. Don't tell her that sex is painful. That's where that I know what I'm saying, and I know why I'm
Parents are
hammering on
trying.
this.
Parents are trying.
I know why I'm hammering on this. I know there's a reason why I'm saying this thing the way I'm saying it. There are
Yeah.
legit virgins out there that are scared. It's not because they don't love their husband. They are just scared. And then it's not good to force yourself on her, because when you force yourself on her, that is the end. You have lost her. That's why I frown at pastors being marriage counselors. Just because you're a man of God does not mean you are qualified. In fact, I personally frown at pastors being marriage counselors. Focus on the ministry work you're doing. Focus on salvation. Don't come and be giving marriage counsel, or else
No, it
you
depends.
have
Maybe
an
he's been married for like 30
no,
years.
most of them they say nonsense. Most of them say nonsense. You will hear a so-called pastor telling a woman, whether you're tired or not, just open your legs, spread it wide, let him do what he wants to do. He's your husband. That is his right. You see, when they preach nonsense like that, these women will now feel like it's a chore and it's not something they are supposed to enjoy. But there are some men of God that will go in, like they will drop the Bible and then tell this couple this is how you are going to do it. I love those type of men of God, not the ones that will make it sound as if um intimacy between husband and wife is a sin. It's not a sin. It's a sin when you're not married. But once you're married, you can do anything. It's not a sin. So I say the kind of words are very powerful. I think we have established that before here. Words are very powerful. It's the way you
Yeah.
package it. Hey, there's a way you package it. The girl will be like, look, if this is it, I say I've heard ladies say they never want to have kids because they've seen someone probably lose their life while having a child, or seen someone narrowly escaping death while trying to bring a life into the world. That's why I say we should be careful. We shouldn't. Me, I don't listen to stories like that because
Yeah.
it's like a seed. It will start germinating. That's why I was saying no. I'm not skeptical. She could be a virgin, or maybe in her case, she might be lying. But there are ladies out there listening to me right now that are legit scared of their first time. That's what I want to say. Thank you, ma.
Yeah, so you think it's a valid point, and I agree to that. But I'm also saying that we mentioned here. My question, and you answer to that, that you believe that this woman does not love this man, mostly because of the fact that she does not welcome his family as hers. But you do give to her that yes, you understand her fear, and Miss Elise gave like a very simple solution: go to the hospital and it will be taken care of. So maybe that's something that she should consider. I'm also going to say that maybe one of the reasons that this man, because when a man is deprived, it makes him in a different state. Maybe the fact that he's complaining of his in-law coming to the house as they please is because he's not in a good place. Maybe if this woman will open to him, maybe if they didn't have this issue of intimacy, maybe he wouldn't have any issue with it. It's just that this man is not probably not even thinking right. He's losing his mind, and he said it. So he is also saying that he's beginning to think about divorce a lot. Miss Elise, what would you tell him?
Coach Michelle, let's go back to the fact that she's not receiving in-laws. You know, some in-laws are not wise. When your brother brings a wife, receive her. Even if you see that maybe she's not good for your brother, let your brother figure it out. But don't show her that she's not welcome. Because you know us women, we don't forgive you. Let's stop pretending. We don't forgive. We pretend we are forgiving you and we'll find the right way to show you shaggy. If this family did not receive this woman and she felt rejected, and after so many negotiations, they finally accepted the wedding that happened, she don't want them in the house. Of course, it's her territory. If you don't like me, wait for your brother in your family house. It's as simple as that. If a man knows that his family don't like his wife, he will say, "Push, leave my wife alone. I'll come and visit you guys." Simple. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you receive an in-law, love them, accommodate them, let them feel welcome. Because you want to still go to your brother's house, Abby, or you don't want to go. You still want to go to your son's house, right? Be a diplomat. Use style.
So
Don't
are
show.
you
I don't want you. We
telling
don't
this
want you. We don't want you. It
Miss Elise,
might
are
be.
you
It
telling
might be.
this
Yeah. It might
that
be the reason why she don't want them. Yeah. It might be the reason.
so are you telling this
And
husband that he should welcome his in-laws in the house? I don't know. Or are you telling the wife that
no, Coach Michelle. You know these African men. Some of them feel like it's okay for their siblings to talk to you anyhow. Very
okay.
few African men have the audacity to face their family and defend their wives. Very few. Many women in Africa are suffering because in-law can even come and beat them. And they also say, after all, it's my sister now. After all, it's my brother now. They don't have a say in their own house.
You know that
So
way
if
that
this,
they call you your our wife,
that's nonsense.
our
You're not their
wife.
wife. Then they will maltreat you in the name of what? So, Coach Michelle, let's look. What is the relationship between this girl and the in-laws? Because as we have said, if you love a man, you love his family, Abby. What
Yes.
can make a woman hate her husband's family? Maybe she was not welcome. Maybe she was treated badly in one or two occasions. And then she's like, okay, you push to stay wherever you want. I want to stay wherever I am. She'll be right because she's protecting her peace, protecting her home. Maybe his sister-in-law say, "I marry him now. We'll see if you stay in that marriage." You say, "You're not coming to my house. Let me see. Stay where you are. I'm here." Maybe the mother-in-law don't like the mother. You be like, Mama,
Disagree with you, Miss Elise. The moment you marry that man is your family. When you're
okay, that's a lie. That's why I say it's a lie.
Elise,
That's why I, Coach
yes,
Michelle,
you
Coach
have
Michelle,
sisters. If they, if like,
Coach
they,
Michelle, Coach Michelle.
yes.
If I am married, my sister don't like my husband. My sister should not come to my house
What about
because
if
my
that
house.
sister
Coach
doesn't
Michelle,
respect you? What about
Coach
if you
Michelle,
have a
Coach
disagreement with
Michelle,
your sister? Does she?
Coach
Is she
Michelle.
not
Let me just make it. Coach Michelle, see, you both should stop making as if in-laws are part of marriage. They are not. They're an addition to marriage. They're not part of marriage. Marriage is between husband and wife. If my husband is not respected in my family, they are not welcome in my house. For my husband's peace of mind. If they love me, they should respect and honor my husband. It's my husband, it's not your husband. So if they don't want to respect my husband, I'll say, if you don't want to respect my husband, or please stay where you are, I'll visit you. Hmm? But you see, this is our house. My husband's peace of mind is very important to me. Oh. I don't want to make my husband uncomfortable in his own house. Don't come, oh. For the sake of love and for the sake of Christ. You don't like him, right? Why do you want to be in his territory? As a man, you should be able to defend your wife. If they hate your wife for nothing, tell them, please. You see, this is my wife, she's my eye. Oh. So when I not come finish somebody's daughter on top of my roof. Oh. I don't want to. You people should stay where you are. I'll visit you people. Leave this woman in her house. She's in her home. Leave, you don't like her, fine. I'll visit you guys. Leave my wife alone.
Miss
That's
Elise?
marriage.
I want to give you a little scenario, and then you tell me what you would do. Right? Your
Okay.
husband has your mother-in-law, your husband's
Okay.
mom. She's the
Uh-huh.
kind of person that, do you remember Mama G in her movies, the way she used to behave? I don't know if you are acquainted
Yeah, I
to
remember. I remember,
that
yes.
crazy mommy who does not give, she doesn't care, she talks anyhow, she yells at your husband, she yells at you, she is just trouble with
Mm-hmm.
capital T.
Yeah.
Would you accept Mama as, well, that's the way Mama is? That's the way she is. It's not just me.
Mama,
She
ma,
yells at everybody. Or would you be like, well, I'm not gonna put up with the craziness of Mama. The moment I marry you, I mean, this is my house and she's not welcome. How would you manage that? That was. I'm not
Coach,
saying that wife should be disrespected by in-laws. I'm
Coach
saying that
Michelle, Coach
in-law,
Michelle,
we just have
Coach
to.
Michelle, Coach
Yeah.
Michelle. My marriage should be a peaceful place for me and my husband. Any chaos is not welcome in our house. Be it my mother or my mother-in-law. I don't care who you are. If you're an agent of discord, you will not even know our address. You're not coming. Period. You will not come and make me. You could not come and stress me in my husband's house. They don't burn you well. You're not coming. There's no man that loves his wife that will allow his mother create chaos for his wife over and over, and he's there. Hey, you know his mama just take it's a lie. She got married, right? She let her go to her husband's house.
But Mama has been like that all her life. It's not like
Don't
it's.
worry, it's because they have been accommodating the madness. That's why she continue. By the time they tell her that your madness stop here, not they enter my wife's house, she will reset her brain, never see anything. But that's the reason why people keep behaving anyhow because people are still supporting. And she's like that now. Just take her like that. Why? Why must we suffer the consequences of her madness? For what? There is somebody that will put an end to it. Then she will know that, hey, if my son don't play with his wife, or the color where she get, her son not to get the same color. Her son can also be mad like her. So, Mama, this is your madness. I've inherited it. Stop it. You're not bringing it to my wife's house. Hey, she will stop it. People think that mother-in-law are crazy. They cannot meet their son that is also crazy to defend their wife. Any man that cannot defend you does not love you. A man should pamper you. You also you pamper your husband. He defend you, you defend him. That's what marriage is. How can I allow my mother to come and distress my husband? Are you okay? Stay in your husband's house. Don't come. If you don't want to consider my husband as your son, love him, cherish him, and everything, you want to come and cause chaos. Say who be you? I beg, move on. Just get out, man. Leave us alone. See, the Bible says two become one, and both of you come against anything that come against each and every one of you. You have to be able to fight for your wife. That's why they say give your life for her. You defend her with your blood. See, it's not because we are siblings that I will allow you to come and insult my wife anyhow and go. You are lying. You will not insult my wife. If you respect me, you must respect my wife.
This is my take on this topic of like crazy in-laws. Brother-in-law, no, it's no limit. I mean, it's off limit. Sister-in-laws, off limit. As a man, you shouldn't allow these people to come in the house and act anyhow because, but your parents, there's some parents that are just the way they are, and there's nothing you can do. What I would suggest,
There's mental
what I'm
centers for
saying is,
those.
listen, listen, let me finish now. So what I'm saying, when you have this kind of mother-in-law, because your mother-in-law, she will always need that access to you, to your husband. I would say that don't live close to her. Don't live close to her. Make it a little bit difficult for her to visit. And the moment she does visit, try to shorten that visit as much as you can as the husband.
What
No,
if she
not
come?
the
What if
wife.
she come and say she's not leaving? What will you do?
No, listen, you the husband, try to shorten that as much as possible. But the moment that she is there, you gonna need to give her the respect that she deserves because you are not gonna come and change your mother-in-law. For instance, she's been like that for 70 years, for 60 years, and she's a little bit crazy. You're just gonna have to put up with that craziness. We're Africans, and she's not gonna change for your sake.
Coach Michelle, you saw Mama G, right? Mama G beats her daughter-in-law, so she will beat you. You will be patient. She's there for 2 weeks. She'll be beating you every day. Take hot pot, pour on your body. Then you say because she's my mother-in-law.
She's
Okay, Coach Michelle, good luck. We never see Mama G in action.
and you see her, she's treating her own daughters the same way. She's treating her own son, your husband, the same way. Those kind of women, they do not differ. They just behave like that. I believe that you're gonna shield yourself and your marriage as much as possible as a couple, but you're not going to change that woman. That's the way she is, and you are going to do your best to accommodate her the best that you can, but just try to shorten those moments as much as possible. Some
Coach
in-laws,
Michelle, I wanted to ask you a question. If
yeah,
this mama is like Mama G, Mama G now, any pot, anything she see, you receive it. So you put your wife's life in danger just because your mother is crazy.
that's not what I'm saying, Miss Elise.
No, because you are saying that you should accommodate her
All I'm
madness,
saying
you
is
should
that
accept it.
you young ladies don't expect that your mother-in-law gonna change the way she is just because
That's
she.
why I say you don't give her access to your home. Let her stay away with her madness. It's as
All
simple for safety.
okay, let's agree to disagree. So, Miss Elise, I asked you a question. I don't know if you answered. This man is thinking about divorce. What would you tell him?
Well, Coach Michelle, this man allowed number one to be denied. They didn't give him access of her body. Number two, they started bringing in-laws. He did not say anything. He accommodated. Number three, they refused his daughter to come. He did not do anything about it. He accommodated. Number four, they refused his parents to come. He did not do anything about it. He accommodated. Number five, they're spending money anyhow. He accepted it. This man na mumu na. You know see him? This man na perfect, na professional mumu.
So, should he
See,
go ahead and
everything,
divorce?
anything you permit becomes a habit. That's why they say in marriage, whatever you cannot take, don't start it.
True.
He has allowed everything to happen. It's his fault, actually. If this marriage is going the way it's going, it's his fault. Because if your wife does something, call her to order, baby, I don't like this. I don't want this. And if she loves you, she will change it. If she does not love you, she will continue. Then you know that she's continuing because she doesn't love you. If her parents come, okay, both of you have not agreed. Let's say, for example, about visitation. Now the mother comes, she goes, say, baby, I'm not comfortable. I want some space for both of us. She will talk to her parents. She will adjust. No, you leave her to do anyhow. She do anyhow. Now your daughter, okay, maybe you who have not talked about daughter, everything. You both should sit down and find a solution. You refuse to find a solution, you allow her to continue. It's your fault. Now money. You people have a future, people have plan, everything. She's spending her, you are accepting it. So why are you asking us to come and fix the problem you have to fix? This man should go for consultation himself. I think he's losing his mind. I
Yes.
don't think this man is right because me, I cannot even accept number one, talk less of number two, number three, number four, number five. Wait, see, wait, see, wait, see, wait, see, what is it?
This is a very
He's not,
patient man, but he's losing it.
no, this is a very loose man. Too good is too bad. You cannot be too good. You just they allow. For what? Don't you have a stand? You should have principles now. So it's this man's fault, Coach Michelle. Tell him that he should go back to his house, have a meeting with himself, ask himself what is wrong with me, ask all the whys. Why am I allowing this? Why am I like this? Why? He will find a solution to his problem. He can fix his home. He can tell the woman that will marry for this thing. If you're not happy, should we separate? She will find a solution. He will tell her your mother come here every day. I'm not comfortable. Do you want her to go or you want me to go? She'll find a solution. This is our money. Stop spending it anyhow. Do you want us to save or you want us to separate? She'll find a solution. This is my child. I love this child. And you're not even giving me access to your body. This child must come to this house. So if you don't want us to separate, she will find a solution. Because we said there's a way you negotiate things with someone, you put everything on their desk and say, whenever you're ready, tell me what you want us to do. She'll find a solution. This man is the one causing problems. Uh-uh. Is there a problem that you cannot solve in this life? We will solve all the problems. This is not a problem. This man should just go and I don't know what happens to him, whether they don't slap his brain, the brain don't shake, it's not working anymore. He should go and find his own solution. This is zero problem. He doesn't even have a problem. He has refused to face his marriage and be a man in his marriage and solve his problems. When there's communication, there's solution. He's not communicating. He's taking everything. Okay, do as you want. Okay, no problem. Okay, after he wake up one day and say, I don't have this. What should I do? Should I divorce? Coward, coward man. He's not even
No,
ashamed of himself.
no. I don't think this man is coward. Let's not make him feel
He
bad.
has allowed so many things,
This
Coach
is a very
Michelle.
patient man, but of course, like everyone, sometimes we all reach our breaking point. And surprisingly, in the comment section, almost everybody's telling him to divorce. We oftentimes don't have that
No,
here.
he cannot divorce. He cannot divorce. There's no reason for him to divorce in all you have said. Everything you have said has a solution. Why is the divorce? Where is divorce coming from? We divorce when there's no way out, when there's no solution. Here, there are many solutions. Where is he divorcing? Why is he mentioning even divorce from his mouth? Going to where? He should just man up and have a good meeting, a difficult meeting with his wife, and they will find a solution. This is not even a problem, Coach Michelle. This is easy fix. Easy fix.
All right, CB, I saw in the comment you say, man, that he should just divorce. CB, let's hear from you. Is that what you would tell him?
Absolutely, because he's losing it, so that he
Yeah.
doesn't have, so that she doesn't accuse him of cheating tomorrow. Because she might just say, "Oh, okay, that's why you cheated, right?" My gender, I know how we think. So, if he can no longer tolerate all her excesses, then he should go they should go their separate ways. Simple. Just sit her down and say, "You know what, this isn't working out. I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. I don't have access to your body. My daughter cannot come into my own house. My own family members cannot visit, but your family members are coming around. This is not working. Let's go our separate ways." Period. I
CB,
don't understand. Trying to keep him in that marriage will make him even more miserable, Miss Elise, because looks like she doesn't care about his feelings. So that's just
Let me
my
ask you
own
a
two
question.
cents.
CB, let me ask you a question. So when you have a problem, you run away from the problem instead of finding a solution. Is that what you do?
He
Because they
before he
say
brought the
there
issue
because
to Coach Michelle,
no
I
coach
have a
coach me
I wait, hold on, Miss Elise, let me answer your question.
no, I wanted to make some statement, then you answer. There are many problems
But try
here.
to speak like, babe, what's going
Okay,
on? What's going on
wait.
now? How
CB, can I make some statements so
you're
you
trying to
answer you
get a
give a very
solution? I'm very sure that
are you there, CB?
You're breaking,
oh, my
CB.
head is all messed up.
Yeah, she's breaking. CB, can you hear me? CB, are you there?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I want to give you some instances and then ask you the question at the end. So now, this woman
Okay.
has the fear. You said some virgins have fear of starting the thing, right? So they need therapy. So instead of going for therapy, you tell him to abandon her. Number two, the woman is spending carelessly in her family. Instead for him to sit down and go for financial advice, you're telling him to run away. Number three, she doesn't want his family in the
No,
house.
I'm not saying run
Wait,
away
wait,
from it.
wait. Wait, my sister, wait. Number three, the family of the wife is
Mm,
coming. His family is not coming. Instead for him to
oh
go to
God,
the
oh.
root cause of
Yeah,
why
that's
she
a
doesn't
fact.
want the family to come and find a solution. You are telling him to divorce. Number four, she is okay, the family members and everything. So every problem here is just about knowing the why, solving the wife, and compromise. He has not done this work of going to know the root cause of the problem, but what you're telling him is to run away. So I'm asking you, whenever you face difficulties in a relationship, instead for you to find solutions, alternatives of how to make it work, you prefer to run away. Is that how you do it? That's my question.
Okay, Miss Elise. I mean, that's a good food for thoughts. Yes, and
She clearly she doesn't want to compromise. So what are you saying?
no,
The
who
the
doesn't
guy
want
is fed up. He just needs clarity. That's why he's asking for advice.
No, coach, I already
this
said
is a
coach
good
CD.
point. I mean, we are all coaches over here. That's why we do what we do. But this is a good one because marriage is not easy, though. Marriage, I would put this out there. Marriage is work. Like, guys, a lot of single people do not realize how much work is involved into marriage. And if every time that things don't go as planned, you run away, guess what? You might end up getting married like two, three, four, five, six times. It takes a lot of work and dedication and commitment to work things out. And I don't feel like this situation is hopeless. And I'm that person that, sorry, Miss Elise, don't come for me, don't beat me up. I'm that person that think that even in the case of infidelity, we can still make it work. That is just me, guys. Like, every situation is different, every case is different, but there's no such a thing as unredeemable. Every situation can be redeemed, right? So I would say that no, don't leave your marriage. If you will ask me, I would say don't leave your marriage. We provided different solutions here, different steps that you can take. Seek for counseling. That would be the first thing. Establish some serious boundaries regarding family members. Sit down and have, Miss Elise said it earlier, sit down and have these difficult conversations. And also demand for fairness, right? When it comes to spending on family members. There are some couples that have like an account, a saving account that they put on the side for family members. Like, let's say here in America, every month you put like $20 there, just in case someone called, just in case there's an emergency in the family that we need to solve, then we can come together and do it. So go ahead and have that discussion and see how you guys can make it work. And also create some financial rules and be like, hey, if you only have $100 in that account, family members account, if the problem is more than that, we are not God. You're not gonna go like take a debt in a bank to come and solve like your sister or your brother problems, right? You're just gonna give them what you can afford to give them at that particular moment. Set some rules around that. And also, like, maybe CB mentioned this, maybe like for the next year, don't have anyone coming to live with you guys so that your marriage is not influenced by third party, so that you both can really sit and take the time to work these things out without negative influences. And also, honestly, you know, talk to your wife and see if she wants to do all of this work. Be honest with your wife and be like, I do not want to leave this marriage. I have proven to you that I am a very patient man, but are you willing to come in with me, to join in with me so that we can fight this battle together and win our marriage? And maybe you will realize that she's not even interested, and there you will have your answer. Because you guys recall in the letter he said that, I think my wife doesn't love me. You can't just leave that to chance. You want to be able to hear it from her. Because if she really loves you, she'll be willing to do all these things. But if she doesn't, maybe that will be your answer, and then you will know how to proceed. So I don't believe that this is a hopeless situation. But I believe that oh, we lost CB. So Miss Elise, so yeah, CB is back. So I don't know
Yes,
if you
ma'am.
guys want to add, tip in
Yeah,
anything before we
y-
pull the curtains.
yeah, in conclusion, I just wanted to say that the story of today shows us the importance of marriage counseling. And marriage, when you're all this dating period, is a time to have difficult conversations. Talk about money, talk about children, talk about discipline patterns, because some people like to beat, others don't like to beat. Talk about vacations, talk about family, talk about money, talk about even the routine, in the bedroom. Talk about everything. Talk about drinking alcohol, not alcohol. Talk about partying. Because some partners love to be in every party, while the other one wants to stay at home. Talk about all those things so that you see if you're compatible and if you're ready to compromise. Because when you fail to do these things before you get married, whatever you see will be difficult for you to change it. As I always say, if somebody say they are changing, wait for them to change and you see it before you marry them. Don't think that you marry them, you will change them once you marry them. You will not be able to do it. Because if God did not change them, you don't have the power to change that person if they don't want to change. So we should be very careful. And single people, please wait on the Lord. Take time, discuss with the person. If you see that this is a no-go area, run for your life. Oh. Run because you will not be able to battle this battle. So I wish this brother very best of luck, and I want him to be patient and be ready to have this tough conversation and just give his all for his marriage because marriage is not for the weak.
No, it's
So
not.
thank you so much.
All right, CB, you we good? Can we call it a day? All right, guys. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm back in the studio. I didn't know I was back in the studio. Okay, yes, ma'am. I think you've said it all, ma. You gave a
Okay.
balanced view,
All
so I'm
right.
in
All right,
agreement.
guys. Thank you so much for participating today. And next week, same time, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will bring another letter from the heart. Continue to like, continue to share, continue to subscribe. Thank you to my marvelous and wonderful people in the comment section. Mercy, Kendra, and Luke also couldn't join anymore. Network and then phone, and but thank you for being still in the comment section. Juliet and Natizen Global. Guys, you're amazing. God bless you. We'll see you next week by the grace of God. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Discover the top 3 reasons African Abroad Date is the go-to platform for building meaningful connections. First, its vibrant community is packed with genuine individuals eager to find friends or more, allowing authentic connections to flourish. Second, the safety features prioritize user protection, making online dating not only doable, but enjoyable, without any anxiety. Lastly, the user-friendly design democratizes navigation, whether it's uploading photos or sending messages, ensuring everyone feels at ease. Dive in today and start connecting with like-minded individuals effortlessly.